What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000, aka the next Hokage. Welcome back to Naruto Online. Another week, another round of updates and events. So let's jump right into it. Now, I know the major update this week was the space-time battle, and I'm going to talk about that in a totally separate video. I want to kind of make this video more specific to the events that we have this week. So, space-time battle is coming. Next video, be on the lookout. Yeah. Now, let's jump over to hot topics here. And we'll start off with the Shinobi Feast. So we have I here. And I like the overall idea behind the synergy of these events. Now, stay with me. Don't bring out your pitchforks and your torches yet. I like the overall synergy of these events. So you have an ultra rare ninja here. So every single time you recharge, you're getting coupons, you're getting keys, you're getting purification, and you're also getting frags. So you are chipping away at that ultra rare ninja every time you recharge. You don't have to spend anything. You just keep on recharging and recharging, and you're chipping away at that ultra rare ninja. I like the idea behind that. Then you can turn around. Let's say you get a few dozen frags. Whatever. Let's say you get a few dozen frags, and then you can go in here and top off the remaining fragments that you need to unlock that ninja. On top of that, so you did your refresh, or you did your recharge, you're getting bunches of coupons, you're getting frags. You finish it off by going in here, getting the rest of the fragments that you need to unlock them, which also gives you credit for this as well, your time limited shop, because this is based off of sweeping as well as ingot spending. So I like the synergy, right? You can kind of triple dip here. You're recharging, you're spending, and you're getting another bonus. So this is okay. The synergy itself is okay. Do I agree with the overall pricing of I here? No, I really don't. I think he's super expensive from what I've seen and what I've heard people. I don't have him, right? But when I've gone against him, I've seen other videos of people using him. Okay, but I think he's extremely overpriced. In fact, I think this Easter shop is not the best value ever. Windblade, really? What is that, 40 times 80, 30? Yeah, like, no, that's just, I think that's too expensive for him, to be honest, for a character that's basically a buff bot, but whatever. 1010, I think could be a little lower now, but now I'm just kind of nitpicking there. And the daily specials, I haven't really done the math yet, but looks like they finally put some decent ninjas in there for the most part. So not only can you get Majitama along with your purification runes, you get some pretty decent ninjas if you're lucky. So overall, the Easter shop is okay. Not anything that'll blow your socks off, but you know, it's okay. The highlight is definitely this recharge wheel here. Based off of what I've seen people get fragments at a steady tick. If you spend about $100, expect 3 to 5 frags, maybe. Definitely kind of trend towards the low end, but you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. And if you're recharging anyway to buy him, you're at least getting some money off and you're getting coupons. So enough about that. Like I said, it's a pretty decent triple dipping affair there. So missions dealer, I hate this event. I really do. I think this event is stupid. It's a really good value for the most part. For free-to-play players, paid players, it's a pretty good value. I just don't understand the point of giving people missions now. Like, I don't get it. The system is kind of clunky for that, because you got to make sure you don't fill yourself up before you can give them away. Lots of people have alternate accounts that they use to kind of feed themselves missions. Why can't we just do the missions ourselves? Right? I don't know. I think it's just a needless step. Once again, I'm nitpicking, all right? I get it. I get it. I just think it doesn't add anything to the experience if someone gives me a mission to go do 10 rank battles versus me doing 10 rank battles. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't seem like it does anything special other than just add a needless layer of complexity for no reason. But I digress. Let's talk about what's in here, however. Sage Jiraiya, which I might probably just get just to top him off. I've been getting Sage Jiraiya fragments since day one. It's probably about time to go ahead and top him off. Hanzo I like this. Once again, I haven't looked at all the prices and haven't done the math yet, but I like the fact that we have seen Hanzo so many different times in so many different events. So if you are a free player and you're spending your coupons wisely and you've been trying to get Hanzo, you're getting closer and closer and closer. And maybe, you know, you keep waiting and you keep buying it with coupons, or maybe you top up and get him with ingots because you've gotten to a point where it's a little bit easier to swallow cost-wise. So I like having repeated ninjas in a fast succession like this, because it allows you to feel like you're making progress. I don't like if they, for example, I wouldn't like if they had a Hanzo, then 5 months later you get Hanzo again. Like, really? You gave me 2 fragments 5 months ago, now you give me another 3 fragments. So the fact that he's been in lots of events these last few months, I like that. That's good. So let's definitely keep that up. Now we can finally have a full Uzumaki team, can't we? Yes, we can. Naruto current. Yes, we can have a full Uzumaki team. Anyway, I don't know enough about this character. I really don't. I haven't used them. I don't know anyone that has used them. I haven't done any research on it, but it seems as if that the reanimated ninja treasures are probably coming really soon, because why else would they do this? So that's really the only real feedback I have here. I hear is a pretty fantastic support ninja. And like I said, you can have a full Uzumaki clan lineup. There you go. So what up? All right, so we talked about Easter Shop. Time limited shop we talked about. This is, like I said, you're just sweeping instances, and if you're spending ingots, this is just kind of building up here. I really do want Saratobi. I really do. Kind of expensive, not even looking at you. I mean, keys or power, what is this? Runes, scrolls. I'm really probably just gonna keep on building towards the 3rd Hokage here. I've been doing pretty decent. I'm about 20, 25 fragments in, so I'm getting closer and closer. And this is what I was kind of telling you guys earlier. He's been in events quite often these last few months. So I've been able to kind of build and build and build, and maybe I'll get to the point where I'm like, you know, 50 bucks away from him, and I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'll just drop 50 bucks. That's not today, but it could be one day. Hidden Eggs is still here, and these are weird. Now, I know I can go to the forums and see exactly what's in this, but why the secrecy? Why common box, common exquisite, or uncommon exquisite box, rare exquisite? Like, what's in there? Like, tell me what's in there. Why do I have to go to the forums to find out what's in there? That just seems like an oversight. Is it just me, or did the value of these go up? I feel like this is better than it was before. I do, but I'm not sure. Because this is a 10%, this is basically 10% back. If you draw 100, you get a 10, you get 10 scrolls back. I swear it was worse before, but don't quote me on that. It could just be because I'm trying to look for anything to make Oasis look better. So I think this has been improved, but I cannot remember for sure. This has definitely been improved somewhat. I kind of made the comment, why not just start trickling down Owl, right? Just kind of start trickling him down. He's a decent ninja, but he's not like, he's not a ninja that is so amazing that he's just gonna just change the meta, right? But he's a solid ninja, right? And it's time for him to trickle down to more players. So this is a comment that I made a few videos ago, because we've had Guy in here, we've had Great Ninja War Neji in here. I'm like, dude, trickle down other ninjas, please. No more Guy, no Jirai or any of that crap. So this is a step in a good direction here. I still think food should not be in these events at all. I guess you can keep Dango in here because this is a free event, but barbecue, really? Anything but barbecue. I mean, it could be ramen, so I should really kind of thank my lucky stars it's not ramen. But barbecue, really? Yeah, so that's that. And my monthly pack ran out, so I don't know if this is gonna be the time. I don't know how I feel about topping up and giving more money to the company at this point. I don't feel, and this is just me, this is my personal opinion, doesn't have to be yours. I still don't feel like they've done very much differently. But you know, I can see a couple of steps here. Like I said, the main one was the synergy between the Shinobi Feast, the Easter Shop, and the Time Limited Shop. I like that synergy. I like the fact that you feel like when you buy something, you don't just get one thing, right? I hate that feeling where you just spend $100 and you only get one thing. I feel like you should always get some type of top-up bonus, some recharge bonus, some spending bonus, some type of lucky wheel bonus, some ninja pack bonus. I never feel good about just buying one specific thing in a game like this. It's just to me, that's just me. But as you can see, Conan's here in the group shop. So there you go, right next to medium level refined. So you're gonna have to kind of think about what you want to do there. But there she is. So she's actually cheaper than, that's interesting. Well, you know, thanks guys, I guess. We'll take that. So if you want to get her 3 stars, if you want to top her off to 4 stars, that's your opportunity. I don't think anything else has changed in the rest of these shops. I haven't done arena in forever. Like, doesn't even matter to me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just double checking. Nothing else good in there. Oh, you can buy some barbecue. Watch out. I gotta spin these eventually. And then we have the new Space-Time shop. And like I said, we'll talk about Space-Time Battle in a separate video. I like 100 puppets, so I'm gonna go for him. I know no one else really cares about him whatsoever. I do. So I'm just gonna get him just for collection's sake. But this looks okay. I'm not gonna jump too heavy into this because I don't know how crazy these point values are. So I'm gonna jump into Space-Time Battle and then we'll kind of take a look at that. I'm going to do a team for my first Space-Time Battle based off of these two ninjas that you can get here. If only I had, yeah, I don't. But I'm gonna do a themed video here for my Space-Time Battle with Windblade Asuma and Tintin, Great Ninja War. So we'll do a team starring those two. So just in case you're thinking about picking those ninjas up, you can watch my next video and kind of see them in action. I don't know how well the team is gonna do, but you know, we'll see. I'll give you a little spoiler here. You already seen it. But that'll do it. So we'll do a full HP increased Ninjutsu Taijutsu attack team. That is the theme behind this team. When they have full HP, they're wrecking. Once full HP is no longer a thing, not so much. So we'll see how they do in Space-Time Battle with the AI controlling them. But that'll be next video. Once again, guys, my name is FG3000. I'm not upset at this week's events. Not super happy, not super amazed, but I'm not upset. So I guess that's a step in the right direction. If you go to the forums, they say that they are slowly improving all of the things that they know are issues in the community. I don't know why it's slow, but the fact that they are acknowledging it, I guess I have to take a step back and think about that. Ooh, hold up. I want to like somebody. Where's my, this is the leader of my group here. You got 18. Oh, man, how shady is that? The rich stay richer over here. I could have got 2,000 more coins if I'd have just liked Mystic Blade instead of my freaking group leader. Man, I got hosed. You better, Veggie, send me gold in the mail. I want to see it. But that's pretty interesting. So, like I said, we're going to do this in the next video, but I want to see, how do I tell? Oh, there we go. So server 2 to server 12. How am I already ranked 212? I haven't even done a single fight yet. I didn't even set up a team yet. How does it know what team I'm using? I don't know anything about this. I'm not going to talk about this because this is supposed to be for next video. But look at all these people that tried to beat me. Wait. Challenge you, and you unfortunately lost. Oh, never mind. You unfortunately lost. You lost. I was like, look at all the times I won. I only won one against Silver Wolf. How does that feel, buddy? All right, anyway, I'm out, and I'll see you guys next video. Later.